Welcome to the Jeff and Brent Show.
That's my big secret. That's my big secret.
We see ugly girls at the gym.
No, I started recording. Okay, so.
Oh, you did? Oh, what the? What the fuck? Dude? You never say anything when you start freaking recording, dude. What the hell?
Well, you asked what was new today, so
yeah.
This is
What'd you do today?
This is a rant. So this is a random shoot. Set your timer, G-Dog.
I don't have time.
G-Dog.
Right now, no.
Actually, your name is not spelled with a G. It's spelled with a J. Not a lot of people know that.
No.
You're not one of those G-offs.
No, I'm not a G-off. It's 5:54 right now, so let's go.
5:54. So 5:54. I'm going to set it for...
let's say 6:30?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
No, not... Yeah, maybe. Let's see
6:30.
how it goes. We're not live yet.
Are we not live yet? Okay, good.
No, I mean, in general, we're not... We're
right.
We're not shooting live yet.
I got you.
We're still learning this podcast world.
So should we start now?
Yeah, we're starting. We're already on.
So you're not even telling me again.
That's how I get the good stuff. That's how I get the what do you call it? The reels or the highlight reels.
The highlight reels.
But this is a random shoot. We didn't know the highlight reels. Did you know that Chinese people? We're starting early. Chinese people they like when you say reels, they say leels, like leers.
Like.
Well, they think that they can't say the L's and the R's, but they actually can. They just reverse them.
It's like the fly lie.
You know, like did you watch Donald Trump win the election?
Yeah,
right.
That's.
But if you throw what's an R word?
Oh, you know what I do at work?
Tlump.
Oh no, you know what I do at work when I page people for electronics. Can I please have a manager to electronics, please? Can I have somebody for electronics, please?
Because you look Chinese, you get away with
it. Yeah, that's right. You're damn right, dude.
Get away with
get
away with murder.
Oh, well, I don't know about murder,
just
dude.
like the Chinese government. Don't they? I thought they were. I don't know. I'm not much in politics in China, but aren't they into all that? Like, don't they do some bad things?
Do they? I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm always confused.
Me too.
I think they're communists, but then I see all these like wealthy, successful Chinese people come to Canada.
But only the males though, because they kill off the babies. The babies, right?
They don't kill them off. They put them in orphanages.
Yeah, sure. That's what they always say.
No, it's true. They don't. I mean, that's yeah. So anyways, This is a random shoot. I'm going to reel in Jeff for a second here. Don't have any notes. You were asking what we could talk about. What's new in the news today? We're not a live shoot yet because we're still figuring out how to be podcasters. But what did happen today on the day of shooting, which is November 27th, 2024, is Diddy got denied a fourth time.
Fourth time.
Today was they had another hearing last week, denied bail. Fourth time. They said that he I guess they think he's more dangerous out of prison than in prison. He was caught trying to, so I guess he had an approved list of people that he's allowed to contact, and to get a hold of some other people he wanted to contact, he used other inmates' calling cards or whatever.
Their time.
Yeah, so that's anyway, so did he do it? Jeff thinks.
See, in other words, you love Diddy, don't you? Because you're always all over.
I like talking about him. Doesn't mean I love him. No, it's like you and the Gay Menendez brother. Like you got a whole thing about it. I don't judge you on that.
Yeah, it's like you and your the younger one, right? You love that dude.
Which one was the?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Afro when we talked about that with Ada.
You gotta ask Ada, dude. Like we don't even know who it is.
Adamant. Yeah. We're gonna talk with. We talked with Ada. We're gonna release that on Friday. Well, see, the timing of all our podcasts is so messed up because I'm saying we're gonna release on Friday, but by the time we release this, that will have already been released.
Yeah.
So,
so it's another free balling Friday.
Well, it's another free ball Friday. We'll dig it.
You call it free ball? I thought it was free balling Friday.
No, free ball Friday.
Okay. See, I'm sorry, man. I'm not into those English stuff all the time. You have to correct my English, my grammar. Actually, I'm sorry. You got to correct my grammar. My gamma. You know my gamma?
Yeah. Well, this is hang on, let me just make a note of all your mistakes.
My gamma?
Your gamma.
My gamma?
Hey, good time as any. Shout out to all the kids at Camp Sad Sack.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're looking out for you guys as always. Heroes for Zeros, Losers in Cruisers. We'll be coming at you next year with a crappy car rally sponsored by Off Leash Time.
Yeah.
You like that?
Actually, yeah.
That's my first promo I've ever done. Actual real promo. But no, we love those kids like a brother.
But you gotta say more with it enthusiastic, right?
Well, yeah, and I should explain it more. So Camp Sad Sack is a camp that we've started,
You started, not me. Yeah.
It's for dying and underprivileged kids and retard.
You know what? You can't say retard anymore. I've learned that from people telling me, Jeffrey, you cannot say retard. It's actually they tell me it's what do you call it? Like, what's the word? Inappropriate. And I'm like, what does that word mean? Like,
you know what? If someone says something to you and says it's inappropriate, you say you're inappropriate.
You know what I tell them?
Then say brah. Like
no.
in your native Chicago, like
we don't say bra.
No, but you used to talk like with the Cobras and the Crips. So.
Oh, here we go again.
The bras and that, right? The bras and
do you know you're like from the East Coast to the West Coast, right? You're getting messed up, man.
Gangster boys, man. Sorry, boys.
In the hood.
Is that how you say it back in Chicago?
In the hood.
If anybody hasn't watched our last episodes, Jeffrey hails from Chicago.
Really?
He's got lots of randoms, but you do. Hails means you're from there.
See, you see, like a lot of words I don't know. I'm just joking with you.
Hails from Chicago.
Like hail Hitler?
No, not that. Oh, he is also a big Hitler lover.
Is that what hail means?
What was your least favorite thing about Hitler? Because I've always asked you your favorite things about. Anyways, let's not get into Hitler.
Not yet. Maybe later on.
Happy homeless, heroes for zeros.
Happy homeless.
Oh, that was another idea I had. I was going to bring up.
How do you use that? Happy homeless, dude. Like,
well, no, I think it actually said helping homeless, and then I got into an idea about starting a charity where we create happy homeless people, like where where you're happy to be homeless because you don't have the stress of the modern day world.
What are you talking about, dude? Government's been doing that for so long. They don't want the help. Yeah.
Welfare.
They don't want the help. Welfare.
In Tagalog, they would say welfare.
In our language. I'm pretty shitty about that in our language. I can't even talk like that, dude.
No.
It's kind of messed up, man.
You can't
I wish
do your
I
own accent?
No, I can't. It's kind of hard. Like I can't do it. I want to do it, but it's so hard.
You can't imitate your own accent?
No, I can't.
Jeffrey?
I can't. It's so hard. Like I don't know.
Your mother calling? No, that I just turned into an East Indian there.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Like I get confused, like how to do it. Right?
I just ran into an East Indian buddy today at Walmart. You weren't there.
Oh, were you there today?
Today was the first time I didn't know he had an East Indian accent because we see each other at the gym all the time.
Which one is this guy?
I don't know his name, but he always gives me a fist bump, and I always got my headphones on, and then like.
And he works at Walmart.
No. He was just shopping at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
I was pulling into a parking lot spot, and he saw me coming, and I let him go, and I thought, you son of a bee, you're going to take my parking spot. And he didn't. No, he didn't. He took a further one. And I got out, and I said, I knew you wouldn't take it. And I never heard his voice before. He says hi to me every day at the gym, but my headphones are blaring music, so I never hear his voice. I just say, hey, man, fist bump. And then all of a sudden, I get out of my Jeep because it's out of his Jeep and going, hey, boss, did you go to the gym today?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So he's half Filipino and half Indian.
No, I just muddled up the accent. I'm not prepared today, so I muddled the accent up a bit. But
because you did say boss, like you're not the Filipino say, hey boss.
I know that's right. The Filipinos always call me boss.
Yeah, see.
Do you think it's because I am a boss, or because like they just feel like
you're white?
Oh,
see, because that's the messed up part about it.
So white privilege.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, is it my white?
Maybe that's what it is. Because I never call white people a boss.
How much of my white privilege do I have to give back?
You don't have any more, I don't think.
No, I don't have white privilege. You know
No.
who has privilege? Chinese have privilege. Chinese privilege.
Yes, they do.
You ever meet any poor Chinese? I never do.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We always think they're a minority. Man, they're awesome.
They're the rich ones.
Yeah,
Yeah. Top
Yeah.
what? Top 5 maybe?
I
You think?
know. No, they
Man.
come to Canada to do really well.
They do.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
They kill off people. on the way
No,
up.
that was the government we were talking about.
Oh, it was the
Chinese
government.
We don't even know.
Well, how do you know they don't do that now?
We're very uneducated on the Chinese government. Maybe we should probably do our research.
No, we
before
don't do a lot of
put down
educated stuff.
government before they kill us.
I don't think they're gonna do that, dude. Like, you know, like we're not famous enough to do that.
No, but
Maybe in a couple of months we become famous. Maybe, you know, maybe they'll come after us.
yeah, that might happen.
You know what? Where's our
That might really
iPhones?
happen.
Where's our iPhones, dude? They're probably spying on us now.
No, I don't have TikTok.
No, I'm talking. Is it only TikTok?
They
not
need
iPhones?
TikTok to spy on you.
Really?
The U.S. government has all kinds of tricks. Chinese government just has TikTok.
Really? See, I didn't know that stuff.
Well,
See,
take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Different guess, Mary. Say something funny.
something funny.
Actually, no. Please
Yeah.
don't. Never mind. It's
I could
gonna be
say-
inappropriate.
It-
Salmonellas.
Hey.
I had an idea for
Oh,
a restaurant.
speaking of Chinese, my
Yeah.
son, actually, my younger one, told me a joke the other day. Want to hear it?
No.
You do want to hear it.
No, I don't want
you
to
do
hear.
want to hear it.
I'd rather tell you something.
What he
that
said. No, I want to say this first.
I have funny stories of things
No,
that I
okay,
do to
just
your
wait
kids.
for it. Wait for a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
He said, "What do you call a Chinese guy who was born too early?"
I don't. Just cut
You
to
don't even want to try, don't you?
it. No, I don't try. Let's cut to it. Let's go for it. Let's make
It's
this
like,
more interesting
Why?
for the listener.
It's like, what do you call a Chinese guy who was born too early?
Jeff.
No,
What?
Wong timing.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, that's coming from little people.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's going to
From
be a
like
long
10.
climb upwards from that.
Hey, that's the best joke.
Oh.
All right, what do you got, man? What do you got from me? Like you and your stupid.
Did I tell you the?
stupid long
Did I
story.
tell
Here
you
we go.
Ricky Gervais? He stole someone else's joke, so I can steal it from him. Did I tell you the Holocaust joke?
No. Oh yeah. Actually, you
good,
did.
good Holocaust. Well, it'd be funnier
kinda
if you
did.
said no. I didn't
Yeah.
tell you.
You kind of did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ricky Gervais was telling this. It's not Ricky's joke. He doesn't know whose joke it was. He just told it, so I'm retelling it. I just thought if you ever want to hear a really good Holocaust joke, this has got like levels and layers to it. He said there was a Holocaust survivor that made it to heaven. Well, not made it to heaven. Of course, he'd make it to heaven. He survived the Holocaust, right? That's
But
it's a free pass, right?
is it though?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I know you're thinking maybe not because he's on the other team.
not everybody gets a free pass, dude. You know that.
Oh no! I thought because you were saying because he's Jewish. No, because he's on the other team, and you know that
you said it, not me.
they didn't do well in
Yeah.
the Bible stories. All right, jokes are just out of love. Anyways, okay, wait. Where was my joke going? This was actually a good Holocaust joke. Anybody who's getting nervous, don't be nervous. It's not that bad.
I'll get nervous.
Jewish Holocaust survivor goes to heaven, and he meets God, and he tells God, he says, you want to hear? He tells God a Holocaust joke. I think I've got this right, and God says, "Well, I don't think that's appropriate." And the Jewish guy goes, "Yeah, I guess you had to be there." Come on, man.
No, because you told me this already. That's
It's a layered joke, man.
Yeah, I know.
If I have to explain it, it's not funny anymore.
You're not going to explain it to me, but I already know.
I did
'cause
tell you already.
You
I
told me
know,
already. That's
yeah.
why I can't react to it.
That's why we should never talk outside of the podcast.
So in other words, we don't talk at all then.
Well, we should keep, because otherwise nothing's
keep
going to
it
be
casual?
fresh for the show. Like
keep it
I had a
casual?
reaction out of you the other day when I told you this. Did I ever tell you about my gay friend?
No.
Ah.
You keep coming out with a lot of gay people.
I can
like-
talk about him because he won't ever listen to this podcast. He's somewhere else in the world. He's
Where's he living?
he's
In the Philippines? There's a lot of gay people there.
I should have given him a different name.
Thailand.
I could just bleep it out. Let's call him Larry.
It's already too late for that, dude. You already called him.
You watch what I can do in the editing booth.
Don't edit this, dude.
Anyways,
Like, his name is. His name is.
So Larry and I.
Okay.
This all started. I was thinking about this. This nun teacher that I had when I was a kid, Sister Geraldine. I can call her that. She's dead, and that's not funny.
Well, that's not funny because like people are dead, dude. Like,
no, there's nothing funny about a dead nun.
no, there's nothing. There's nothing funny about that.
I loved her.
I bet you did.
No, not like that.
No.
That's Jeff.
I didn't say anything, dude. Like, you know what? Like, it all depends on how you love people. You know, like
you can love people from the belt up, right?
Do you?
Isn't that a good way of putting it?
No.
I remember she used to always talk about the Christian martyrs, the martyrs, and I always thought it was like
the martyrs.
Well, I thought she had a thick, like,
accent,
maritimer accent, if she was trying to say murderers. I was like, why can't she say murderers?
Like I
didn't realize that Christian martyrs is
martyrs,
thing. Yeah. Anyways, I was thinking about this because it got me to thinking about another nun, Sister Jean, who spanked me in front of the whole grade 2 class.
And you liked it?
And then, no. This wrong chat group, Jeff. No, I've actually been spanked by a nun, punched by a Christian brother, and hit in the back of the head by a monk. 2 of these people are dead, so they won't mind me telling these stories. I'm not going to mention their names anyways, and I'm not even sour about it. I think these things were good. We talked a little bit about, did we talk a bit about getting spankings when we were kids?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
dude.
we did.
You want to talk about my kids?
I talked about this at the gym the other day with a buddy, and we were saying we both got, controlled spankings. It wasn't like our parents like reacted and did a backhand across the head. No, it was very controlled. It was like, you messed up. You're going to go home and going to get the stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, it was short and swift, and it was more the anticipation that was torture.
Mm.
Geez, this is a long story about my gay friend Larry. We went to a monastery together. This is from the dog pile, but it's a bit of a longer dog pile. You want to tell a spanking story? And
yes, I do.
I know you hit your kids.
I do. Oh, you goddamn right. I goddamn hit my kids.
You know where I draw the line is when you start hitting other people's kids.
Like your kid?
Yeah, you got to stop.
Look, you got to stop. Look, your son is becoming better now. Ever since I slapped
all the
shit out
kids
of him,
that you've hit, I can name them off right now.
Baby. You know what? All I gotta say is these. Okay, like I don't know. Working at Walmart. Okay, you know what? You say fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, like working at white people walking around goddamn Walmart, kids screaming through the goddamn top of their lungs and just laying on the ground like, rrr, rrr, like a bunch of retards. You know, kids. All right. Okay, that's like. Okay, they're kids. I'm sorry, but like they are kids. But dude, when my kid did that, you know what I did? Both of them did that. They did it once, and that was it. My first one, they did that. We were at Superstore when he was like, I think 3 or 4. He had a what is it? What do you call it? A tantrum.
You can't even say it.
I can't even say it, dude. I can't. This kid, he had maybe like a good 10-second. You know what? This son of a bitch. I took him by the damn neck.
Jeff. Rape is wrong.
Yeah, I took him by the neck.
Rape is wrong.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is wrong. I took him by the neck.
You don't even see where I'm going with that. I was
really
throwing you under the bus, and you're still fixated on your story. That
I am, dude.
You don't even hear me like I was really like.
You're cutting me off now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm telling the story.
No, you got to be cut off once in a while. Keep telling your story.
I am going to tell it.
Hurry up.
I took him by the damn neck, dragged him outside the damn store, opened my car door. I threw his ass inside, and I told him, you know what? You throw your tantrum now. While choking his ass.
Yeah.
And then after that was done. Okay, that was good. That was the last time.
You've told this story before, I
don't think so.
But there might be like one listener out there who hasn't heard it.
No, not maybe. But the second time too, the little one, but the youngest one, he did the same shit.
That's the one that you liked more. You like because I've always asked you which of your kids would you give away. And you always kind of give the same answer, like you said.
I've never given you an answer, dude.
The retarded one.
I don't have a retard son.
Oh, the one that likes like banging on the bongos at bedtime.
There's none of them. Like,
yeah, you know.
None of them, dude. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but go. Just just before I just cut this off, like say,
Okay. Please, thank God.
yeah, white people. All right. Actually, majority is white people, man. Every time I see them, dude, there's nothing wrong with slapping the shit out of your kids.
If you're white.
If you're white,
Yeah.
you slap the shit out of your kids and stop cuddling them so much. It's just ridiculous.
Coddling.
Yeah, whatever, cuddling, whatever that. Yeah,
Learn the language.
use the language.
Jeffrey.
Use the grammar.
Jeffrey.
My grandma. But you know what my kids tell me now? Like when you see kids now, like all being stupid and retarded on the store.
Yeah, I know what your kids.
Like, what is these kids doing? I'm like, see, that's what happens. You see it now. You see.
I told your kid that I talked about him on the last podcast.
Which kid?
The older kid.
Huh?
I talked about your kid on the last podcast.
My oldest.
When I asked him if he'd rather be a gay or lesbian.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And he asked which one is which, and I said, well, the lesbians like women. He said, I'll be that one.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like that guy said, they're not stupid. These kids.
Well,
nowadays.
I told him that you actually stood up and said that he's not stupid, and I said because I said he's not stupid. He's just
just slow.
Yeah, like you that other kid of yours. Anyways, I don't want to get into Jeff's kid problems because
I don't have any actually problem with my kids
because Jeff loves kids.
Hey man,
my friend Larry,
I took my goddamn course. I'm fine.
Safe environment course.
Yeah, whatever that
Jeff
is.
and I took a safe environment course because we were working with kids. Not by choice. We were actually forced into it by the Knights of Columbus. We're running a free throw basketball competition at all the. Is it high school or elementary school?
Oh, elementary school for now. Yeah.
Okay, and then
maybe high school next year. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't they just do? Okay, I don't know.
No, because it's going to be too many people, man. That's why.
Our kids were in this free throw competition.
First time.
Our sons, Jeff and I's sons, who are best friends, they were in this free throw competition. My son got eliminated first round, I believe.
Yeah, my son went all the way.
Sorry, my boy,
but he didn't make it.
Son.
Yeah, he didn't make it to he made it to the second round, but he didn't go all the way
to go on the trip.
The trip to what is it? Is it Vancouver? Right?
I think it's Vancouver.
Yeah, it's Vancouver. Yeah, he didn't make it there.
Yeah, the prize would not have been like worth the money it cost.
No, I think it was just only a plaque, wasn't it?
Yeah, not like plaque on your teeth either.
Like your teeth.
Like a real plaque. I've got the plaques here. I'm not going to show them.
Is it the plaque the one I'm wearing now? Like the color shirt you're wearing?
The plaque I got outside and you saw it the other day.
Oh no, I'm talking about this plaque.
Huh?
The shirt you're wearing is that plaque?
You don't even know what plaque means, do you?
Oh, I thought it was no. Oh, you don't guess what I'm saying, huh?
No, I'm wearing black, Jeff.
Okay,
black.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, back to my gay friend Larry.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, go back to your gay friend. You like the gay
I had
stuff.
to give him another name, but I mean, I don't want to say his real name again because just he's off.
What was his name again? His real name?
Well, actually, his initials are JC.
JC,
not Jesus Christ.
No, is it JC from NSYNC? Gay guy too. He was the gay guy too.
JC Chavez or Chazé, but he was not the gay. The gay guy was Lance Bass.
Oh, right. See, you know all the gay people. See, I was just testing you. You were quick off your feet, dude.
No.
Yeah, all about gay people. Right away. Yeah, go ahead.
Read the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
A monk and a nun walk into a bar. No, that's not how I was going with it. No, I went to school. I met Larry at a monastery. We went to school at a monastery, and I was in grade 8, he was in grade 10, and we were like best buds, man. Like we were like, but and this place was a really great place. There were some things that happened there. I should probably, you know what? I'm still friends with a lot of these monks. I'm going to veer sideways. Some things came out that are all public knowledge, and it was still a great place for me. But anyways, the long and short story of this is, Larry's, what does he call him, Larry?
Yeah, just call him Larry. Yeah,
Larry's dad he lived in Trump Tower, and this is back in the 80s. Shit. And he says, and his dad was one of the biggest art dealers in the world, and he said, look, my dad always, every time I go to stay with him in New York, he always says, you're so bored when you come here. I'm busy. He's a busy art dealer. He lived on the 62nd floor of Trump Tower, and he said, "Next time you come, bring a friend, and I'll pay for you both." So this is my story of how I stayed in Trump Tower in the 80s when Donald Trump was
still a young guy.
He had written The Art of the Deal, and he was, and everyone still loved him. Now only 80 million people love him. The other 80 hate him. But anyways, stayed in Trump Tower with Larry and his dad. His dad was also gay. And
so he ran in the family.
Well, the mother lived in Seattle. The father lived, they had split up because he was gay.
Coincidence is Trump Tower's in Chicago, right?
No, New York.
Oh, it's in New York. Okay.
Overlooking Central Park.
Okay.
This is the Trump Tower, the one where Donald Trump lives today.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually kind of, funny that I didn't ever run into him in the elevator because unless he has his own elevator. I don't know.
Probably does, dude.
He used the same doorman unless he has underground parking. I don't know.
Right. You never know, man.
Anyways, this was, I was starting off the story talking about being hit by a monk, a monk who just recently died.
Can we watch the funeral?
Now, you know what? No, but I did. Oh, remind me to get back to the funeral story because
now you're all over it now. You're all over it because you love the funeral stuff.
No, but I always go to the funerals of these monks because these monks were really great men in my life. I really admired them. But the last time I went to the funeral of one of these monks, they dig their own graves, by the way.
You told me that one. Yeah,
because they have a huge 100-acre property. It's beautiful rolling hills. It looks like The Sound of Music. They've had it for 60 years. Anyways, they dig their own graves, and the last one I went to, they dug a little too close to the last guy they buried. So the coffin from the next grave was starting to show through. The dirt was falling away, and it was
okay.
Yeah, it was weird. It's like a hand sticking out. No, there wasn't a hand.
No, there's a hand sticking out, dude.
But anyways, I went to Trump Tower, stayed in New York, had the best experience any grade 8 kid could have.
You 8th grader
with a couple of gay dudes in New York. Well, I did. Sorry. I have to let the cat out of the bag. See, I didn't know that my buddy Larry was gay too.
At that time.
Oh, so here I was having a gay old time. I'm not gay, but I was in New York with my best friend and his dad, who were both gay, and and I had no idea of any of it. Well, I did know the father was gay. I kind of figured that out
because he touched you. That's why.
No.
That's
not where I was going with this. Okay, anyways, his dad was the director of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and he had donated lots of things to the museum. He took us there and showed us around. He's showing us things. I donated this. I donated that. And his father was also on the Today Show once because he bought the Van Gogh sunflower for $32 million.
Really?
Anyways, and then the climax of this trip. Again, we're going back to the 80s, was we went for dinner on the top floor of the World Trade Center. Windows on the World, I think it was called. And we went in, and I didn't have a suit jacket. And a man who worked there came up to me and said, "You might be more comfortable in this."
Of course.
It's like, would I? Would I really? And I was like, yeah, I am more comfortable. Could I keep it?
Should have.
No, anyways, that suit jacket went down with the building.
Did it?
They found it years later.
Are you sure? You BSing me, right?
No, everything's true up till that
Okay,
point.
I'll say.
No, but we went up there. That was quite something. And when you're on the top floor of the World Trade Center, it's like we went to the Empire State Building. That's great. And then you go to the top of the World Trade Center, and you feel like you're in an airplane because you're looking down on all these buildings that are, you don't realize that these buildings you're looking down on are 60, 70 stories or 80 stories. I mean, the World Trade Center was 110.
Was it
so?
Was it swaying back and forth also back in the days?
I don't know.
Like the Sears Tower, right?
Well, I don't want to jump sideways on this story, but if you go to Toronto to the CN Tower and you go to the top upper deck.
Yeah, but you're looking down.
No, but you go in. No, when you go into the very top upper deck, there's a little area you walk around in
Yeah.
a circle. No, in the middle, there's a hanging pendulum.
Wait a minute. Oh, really? I've never been there.
And it just shows you how much the building is moving because it is swaying.
Is it swaying? Okay.
You don't feel anything.
No,
But
right?
this pendulum is swaying, and that's just representative of how much the building is. It's pretty wild. Like it's going like a few inches each way.
Oh, hell no, dude. Yeah, see, that's messed up.
So that's been doing that for when's the
For a
CN
long
Tower?
time.
Like back in the I don't even know how old it is. It's older than us.
Right.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
anyways, that was my my high school New York trip. That was I stayed in Trump Tower. I've been to World Trade Center for dinner.
And your very first gay trip.
Yeah, I guess it was my first gay trip. I'm not gay. I didn't do anything gay.
Okay, sure.
Cue the politician. Where is it?
I am not gay.
Okay.
I
Who's the
never
gay guy?
have been gay.
Anyways, that's all I got about that. That was yeah,
Hey, today I was talking to a couple of dudes at work today.
gay dudes.
No,
Huh?
no, I don't have a letter.
the one that makes the harmonica sounds.
Oh, you love that dude, don't you?
There's a guy at Jeff's Walmart.
You tell me all the time, like
You got to tell some breeder stories.
you,
bud.
you tell me, like, dude, like the only time I go there, like when he's working, when you go, and then you start playing. The other one's like, and the other one's like playing the harmonica, right?
When you get them both going in unison, both those dudes. Oh, it's like this is the morning shift at Walmart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Imagine a night shift.
Well, my brother has told me about the Walmart night shift, but I don't know if it can top the morning shift. There's some.
No, yeah, no. Actually, I kind of know the night shift folks. They're off the wall too, but they're not as like crazy as the morning shift, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it is, man. I was talking earlier. I was talking to one of the dudes at work today, and Trump. He was talking about Trump today,
Yeah.
like, right? And I think I was talking to Dougie Fresh. That's his name. The guy I was talking to, like, he was telling me. Actually, I'm sorry. Yesterday, he's like, "Hey, I heard your podcast. You
Yeah.
know, and you guys are getting better at what you're doing." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, buddy." You know, like he told me, like, you told that guy's name on where we work, right? I'm like, oh, no way, for real. I'm like, I did. Like, yeah, but like I didn't say anything bad. I told him, like
Don't
no,
worry,
you didn't.
Nobody's listening.
No, I told him, like, I didn't say anything bad, but my friend did. My co-host did. He called them a bunch of retards. You did.
You said it was okay to use that word, so
It was. They were mentally challenged. I didn't.
MCs.
Oh, that's even better. Oh,
Yeah,
new words. MCs. Yeah.
MCs. I get asked to MC a lot of events.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no, going back to there, and I don't know if it was him or some other folks. Right now, you know how Trump is the president right now of the U.S., right?
Yeah,
And he's-
apparently.
Yeah, apparently he's grooming somebody to become the next president.
Who do you think that is?
No, he knows already who it is.
Who would you think that would be?
I actually had no freaking idea.
I would take some stabs at it.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
DJ Jr.
No,
Donald Trump Jr.
no, none of those moron kids.
No, he could be. Actually,
No.
Donald Trump Jr. Would be a carry-on of his mentality, his temperament.
You think?
I think so. He's got the education of being around his dad all those years. I think I could see his dad naming him.
No, it's not him.
I could also see him. I mean,
He's got to run. He's got to run for something first.
sorry,
He's gotta
Trump
run
is
for
very
something first.
unpredictable because I honestly, J.D. Vance, I didn't know who that was until I mean, maybe I'm just clued out, but I mean, he seemed like a random out of nowhere person.
That dude looks like a white supremacist dude.
Yeah.
I mean, pull up the photo. Yeah, pull up a
Yeah,
phote about
yeah,
that dude. Yeah,
there
dude,
he is.
That dude looks like a goddamn white supremacist like I've never seen before. You know, like damn.
It's the eyes.
Yeah, dude, like
Yeah.
man, that dude, man.
Yeah.
But supposedly he's.
It's just the eyes.
You think?
And maybe the I Hate Blacks t-shirt.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He's not wearing that.
He's not wearing that. Look at his face, dude. Like damn, dude.
I've never seen a picture of him wearing a shirt like that. I'm just kidding.
You never know. You never know.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Who's your second one?
Well, it's almost like, when they pick the Pope, that everybody's got all these predictions, and you realize that, like, these predictions are always wrong.
Wrong?
It's always done in top secret. Nobody knows who the next pope is going to be. And I feel that's the way with Trump. Like, you try and predict who Trump is going to pick. Everyone thought he was going to pick one of these, like Vivek Ramaswamy, whatever, the guy that ran against him there, and all these other people that ran against him for the leadership.
Right.
Everybody thinks they've got it figured out who's going to. You never know who Trump's going to pick.
But
So I wouldn't even venture to guess, because anybody I guess that sounds like a reasonable choice, it's not going to be that person.
it's that dude from Florida.
He likes to keep people like confused.
No, the dude from Florida.
Jeb Bush,
No, DeSantos.
DeSantos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not the gay guy he actually all about his
is it DeSantos or just Santos? Rick Santos? Or
is it DeSantos? I believe it's DeSantos. I believe. I was like,
No.
yeah, look it up for real quick.
People are probably screaming.
Florida
right
from
now,
DeSantos.
People are listening are
Yeah.
probably like, you morons, can't you figure this out?
No, we're not from the U.S. So we're just getting this.
George Santos?
No, no, not that dude. That dude is that dude's like fraud, dude. The other one, DeSantos or Santos. What's the other Santos out
I
there?
don't know. George Santos keeps popping up.
No, looking for DeSantos.
Do you mean DeSantis?
DeSantis, whatever. I don't know. From Florida,
Ron DeSantis?
I believe so. I think so. That he's probably the next one.
Is this him?
I think so. Yes, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah, you see him?
yeah, I see him. Yeah, it might be him.
I don't know. I think anytime you think you've got it figured out, and when it has anything to do with Trump, I'd say you're wrong. I say you can't figure him out. He holds his cards to the chest. I think.
You never know. Like, remember the Philippines? Remember the Philippines, right? The president of the Philippines back in the days, Duterte.
Marcos?
No, Duterte.
Duterte. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Right? In a couple of years, right?
Wasn't he? What was he doing that was outrageous? He was
He was killing off
Killing
all
off
the
the
drug
drug
dealers.
dealers, yeah.
Yes, right. He was killing everybody, right? And he gave a free pass to those folks who was dealing drugs. Just kill them.
right.
Just kill 'em all.
Duterte. Is he still
Yes.
in power?
No, I don't know if I told you about the documentary we watched. Me and the wife watched a long time ago. Making of the King. Making of the
Is
King.
it about him?
Yeah, kinda, but mostly about Marcos.
The only Filipino documentary I saw was about the shoe lady.
Yes, that's the one. Yes, Marcos.
Imelda
Imelda.
Marcos.
But it's not about her, but it's about him. But he was grooming the dude who's president now of the Philippines. So in other words, it was pre-planned from the whole time. Right?
Have you ever groomed anyone?
What?
It's just us.
A dog?
No, you know what I mean.
No.
Well, you're driving along, you slow down in the school zone.
No.
No,
Never did that.
I
I go extra
hey,
fast
man,
on there.
confess your sins. Confess your sins. This
I
is
go
the place to do it.
extra fast on the school zones, dude.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, man.
So that you might kill a kid if you do that.
No, I watch out for the stop signs.
So you go too slow, they call you a pedophile. Too
Pedophile.
fast, you're
Yeah.
a killer.
You're killer, right? You can't
Yeah.
go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Can't
Did you
go
say that wrong?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Hey, have you ever tried that? I said, can't go wrong. I must have winged the wrong number. This must have wrong.
Oh, speaking of wrong number, you know what I found? You know what I was watching on the news, actually not on the news, on the YouTube the other day.
The dark web.
Yeah, on the dark web. Yes, a white dude.
Yeah,
He had 2 cell phones, right?
right on.
He called two Chinese restaurants at the same time, dude. It was so hilarious.
Oh, when he put the phones to each other.
To
so
each
they would-
other. Yeah. What you order? What you order? Who this? You know, dude, I think that's the most that is the,
I've seen that done.
dude,
Have you
that
heard
is
the prank?
hilarious.
Have you heard the prank call app where you can get this caller to call your friends and it's a recorded? I forget what that was called. We should look that up for a future episode.
Yes, we should.
Hey,
Put that in the duck pile.
yeah, no, I'm gonna send a note to do. We'll do the prank calls.
Oh my god, we should start doing prank calls again, like back in the days. Oh,
I know.
Speaking of prank calls, back
I used
in
to
the
do a lot of those when I was a kid.
day, me too. I used to call a radio station because back in Chicago, right? In Chicago back in the days, I think it was like 96.3 back in the days. I think they start at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. They have this a personal like you talk about the problems, like you any problems, dude. Any type of problem, sexual problems,
Harlem.
yeah, a lot of problems, anything. And
Well,
dude, me and my buddies back in the days, we call that number almost like what, like every two or 3 minutes. 'Cause, like it's always busy, right? And it's hard to get in. And once you get in, you gotta they keep you on hold, right?
yeah.
So finally, one day we got in. We wanted to ask these questions, and we got in one time, right? And I'm like, oh, I was shocked. I was like, I wasn't even ready yet. I'm like, fuck, what happened? Like, dude, what kind of story? Because I was gonna ask him like about stupid stories, like oh, when me and my girlfriend had sex, how come my penis never gets up? You know,
Jeez.
like those kind of stuff. You know, like just to be funny.
Sorry, Mom.
So, oh yeah,
Sorry. I'm with Jeff again.
is she listening to this?
I hope not.
Miss Ducharme, stop
Just
listening.
go
Please.
on. Just don't bother trying to crawl out of it.
No, but that was it though. Like I was maybe like what? I think 12 years old when we got in, and I didn't know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
And I think they knew that we were playing around because we were giggling in the background, so they hung up on us. And we from that day on, we never got in again. After.
Hey, I had an idea today. I was at your
This is gonna be good.
second home, Walmart.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was saving this for another episode, but I can bring this up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If you're watching, you can see this.
Oh, and Jemima. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that.
If you're just listening, you can't see this. But it's
Yes.
I'm holding a bottle of Aunt Jemima.
Jemima. Yes.
Iconic.
Iconic. You say iconic.
I found this in my wife found this in our stuff because her and her mom. I don't know. Her mom's got. I don't know how this came in. Anyways, when did this happen? Aunt Jemima, where they changed the name? It's got to be like
I think a couple years ago.
There's a few. Anyways,
Stupid people.
Anyways, they take this poor lady off. I mean, she was famous and she was, I think she was quite beloved. And he had talked to black people, and they're not happy that they changed the name. They took away like
I'm not happy. I'm not even black.
One claim to fame.
Yeah.
But I found this Aunt Jemima bottle, and it was in our stuff, and it's unopened. And my wife was about to break the seal on it, and I'm like, no, don't break the seal. Keep that. That's a collector's item.
It is, man.
But then today I was at Walmart and I saw the new bottles, which they're not that new.
Is it General Mills? Some names Mills, right?
It's new Aunt Jemima name. What is it?
Yeah, I think it's like Mills Creek or what? Some stupid, man.
Yeah,
like nobody remembers a goddamn
Pearl Milling
Company. What the hell is that?
But
crap?
anyways, as you know, my work history is in graphic design, so making up a new label for this is quite easy. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny?
You put Aunt Jemima on there too.
If I designed a bunch of labels and we changed up all the labels on the Walmart shelf,
and
got some hidden video to see how people react.
That's fine with me, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
You don't own Walmart, so I don't care. Yeah. But I thought maybe that would be just a future idea here. I'm just looking at the Pearl Milling Company.
That would be funny.
I could whip that up pretty quickly. I can actually design like literally anything. It's easy for me to do this kind of stuff.
That's your job.
That is my job. I'm a graphic designer. Designer to the stars.
You can't say like I'm pretty shitty at this job. Like
no, I'm not shitty at this.
Yeah, but the thing is, like speaking of Aunt Jemima, do you know the backstory of that? Because actually, I'm actually kind of serious.
Well,
I'm kind of curious, like what happened.
I'm not going to even attempt to dive into it today. We're going to wrap this up, but I think that I've been holding that bottle of Aunt Jemima here for a future episode because that can be like a longer conversation.
We should, yeah. Let's bring it up next time. Actually, I want to know more about this because you know what, all these morons who took off the Aunt Jemima name on there.
Well, we got this goes into a whole field of other topics. Like we can talk about
that next time.
Things being canceled. We can talk about statues being torn down. We can talk
that
about,
too.
How what's funny about the
Christopher Columbus too.
This is another bigger topic. Talk about statues being torn down. It's funny how the standards we hold people to now. If you want to have a statue, you have to have been a perfect human being all the way around. Like when did it not happen at one time? Didn't Kobe have some really serious accusations against him?
Yes. So is Jordan.
But if you ever, it's still fresh. But you imagine right now, you said to someone, "Well, this Kobe statue should all come down." There would be uproar.
Yes.
Because people love him.
Yeah.
But you take down, but like it's like, well, But my feeling is the standard of having to have a statue of yourself. We don't hold the standards so high that you must be perfect. You must be perfect in one thing. Kobe was perfect in basketball.
In his basketball, that's what I was going to ask.
He wasn't a perfect human being.
If
we're going to hold people to the standards of they must be perfect in every aspect of their being, there will never be another statue ever erected because none of us are perfect.
No, nothing.
Kobe's statues represent he was an amazing basketball player. It doesn't say he was a perfect person.
No, we got to
stop tearing down statues. If there's a guy that was a racist politician, but he did some other things, you look at the statue and you should talk to your kid and say, that guy was, a really bad guy, but the statue's here is because, at one time he did this and that, and they believe. Now we know he wasn't such a great guy, but you can still have the conversation. Like, you don't have to, even build him up.
You don't have to.
But I think we got to stop tearing down history and saying, just, I don't know.
Same thing is for Christopher Columbus, remember? They hate him now.
Yeah.
Right? Because what? Because he was a murderer back in the days. He murdered all the.
This is a heavy topic. I wasn't prepared for this, and I shouldn't have brought this up at the end of a podcast.
Oh yeah, see, that's messed up, man. We should have talked about this
way
more.
Too deep.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of, why don't you just let's round this out and I just want to say no. I was just gonna say name 3 things that you're sorry for about your white privilege or Chinese privilege.
I am not sorry about anything because I'm not white or Chinese.
Well. That's actually been debated amongst a lot of our friends. They some people don't believe
because you keep telling folks that I'm Chinese. I'm not Chinese, dude. That's why. That's why, man. Every time I meet somebody,
you don't even know what you are, man.
You know what? The thing is,
I've known you longer than you've known you.
The funny.
Drop the mic hard and slam it on the kitchen floor.
The problem is, every time I meet somebody new. Like, this is my friend. This is my Chinese friend Jeff.
Yeah, because I don't have a lot of Chinese friends, so I want to I really want to make. That's the thing. It makes me look better when I say that.
How does that make you look better? Like you have a Chinese friend?
Because I'm really I love everybody.
What about our black friend? You don't have a black friend.
I have a black cousin.
I have a black family. You don't have. No,
I'm gonna have my black cousin on.
You're a lying sack of crap. Yeah. You don't have any.
I do.
Black.
I do.
Man.
I don't want to say what he does for a living because I'll get him in trouble.
Okay,
He's got a government job.
Yeah,
he's an American. He's a super cool dude.
Yeah,
I'll call him Larry.
Yeah, actually, you're right. You do have one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of good stories.
You got to tell me,
man. He's one. Oh, he's the dude.
Yeah,
the dude.
Yeah, because
he's married to my cousin. That's how he's my cousin.
That's the only reason why. But you guys are whiter than they come. You know that, right? You guys are pretty white. You guys are pretty goddamn white. French?
I am. Yeah.
French?
Except under.
Yeah. You guys are pretty damn white. Actually, you don't come whiter than you.
Except for my underwear line. I go to the beach in the summer.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
So do I. Yeah. We'll just pick this up next time.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this Anjimama and all this canceling crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it away, Blue Jay.
Yeah, go ahead. Not a Blue Jay. Take it away, Cubbies.
That's what it's about, New York. Italians, Jews, Irish, whatever the hell you are.